evening, everybody, and welcome back to Live from the Works and to Streaming Wednesdays. Who's in the chat room? We've got the DTS Workshops. Hello, welcome to you. Dalek Empress Vandra is here. Hello to you. Ekidge is here. Hi. Super Duper Monkey Ball, Banana Blast Crazy Roll is here. Hi to you. Devran is here. The DTS Workshops is here because I've already said them. And welcome. Gosh, there's loads of you. There's like 15 of you. Wow. Goodness, welcome. Lovely to see you. Simon Michael Fielding, YouTube says, hi Matthew, hi Matthew Professor. Oh, I'm a professor now. Thank you to you. Richard Brian Smith is here. Hello. Goji Prime is here. Hello to you. Welcome. There's lots of you. Blimey, goodness me. How are you all doing? I'm doing really well. Had a fantastic weekend of playing trains. Went to the Gloucestershire-Warwickshire Railway for their Cheltenham Festival of Steam, I think was the event. Yeah, so that was good. And I spent some very enjoyable days at the Nene Valley. I was there last Wednesday, which is why there wasn't a stream last week. And Jean is here. Hello to you, Jean. And good afternoon to you in Colorado. Devran's here as well. Hello. I said hello to you already. Sorry, I'm getting confused. Anyway, spent an enjoyable day at the railway on Wednesday. And then as I was leaving, I got thrown a bit of a curveball by the news. Because our Prime Minister called an election just out of nowhere. I thought I had like months to get all my election content sorted, so I've been putting it off. Because really I should have had this all in the bag at the start of the year, ready to go. And then Rishi drops that bombshell on me. So, using sort of my older content and the video I made a few weeks ago, kind of parodying the general election now trend that was going on Twitter, I cobbled together a general election statement from the Supreme Dalek. It's blown up quite a bit. In fact, well, since we're here, I'm just gonna open up the old statistics so I can share with you how that's going. It's doing quite well, all considered. Let's have a little look. I am very well, Simon. Thank you for asking. Earthsinger100 says, cheers from New Orleans. Greetings to you. Yeah. So, oh my God, it's gone up by 10k since I last checked. Goodness me. Okay, so let's have a look at the analytics here. It's had 34,118 views. This is 33,000 more than usual, according to this. I've gained 97 subscribers. Thank you. Watch time in hours is 1,261.9. It's had 2,000 likes. And I won't be as vulgar as to divulge advertising revenue, but it's quite a lot. I'm not done badly out the ad revenue on this one. Yeah, so it's pushed me over the 6k subscriber mark. So thank you, everybody. It's amazing. I assume some of you here. I assume this is entirely because I put hashtag General Election 2024 in the description. It's kind of got a bit bananas, and suddenly I'm feeling a lot of pressure. I've got some ideas for videos for the next few weeks, but I feel like I've got to up my game now, which is, yeah. This is a lot of pressure, guys, but thank you. I'm incredibly grateful. It's obviously what I had to say last Wednesday, hurriedly written on the Notepad app on my phone, was resonated with a lot of people. Yeah, lots of people seem to think that the Daleks are okay because they'll look after Larry. Lot of people can't tell the difference. Yeah. I wonder why your Premiere Pro is stuck on the Stuck on the past. Sorry, what? Was this about my Premiere Pro? Yeah, I use old school Premiere Pro. That's very true. Yeah. I'm very confused by that. Yeah, I use old school Premiere Pro because I bought a license when I was a student and I've never updated it. So yeah, that's why. It's like putting Dalek in the title of the stream so more people will watch. That's true. That's very true. So what are we doing this evening? Well, this evening I'm going to give you a little look behind the scenes, but before the video is even released. Because tonight we're going to film all the footage that's going to form the Vote Dalek videos for the next few weeks. So yeah, that is the gist of what we are doing. It's quite exciting. I'm looking forward to sharing my creative process with you. So yeah, did I know Sir Hayden has a new sibling built from the Falcon Works? I did not know that, but that is cool. That is very cool. Right, what else have people said? Let's see. What did you think of Boom and 73 Yards? I liked both of them. I can see from the chat not all of you did. I was confused by 73 Yards. It's like it was a great concept. It didn't quite stick the ending, I don't think, because it was a bit confusing. But yeah, overall, I thought it was a good thing. They're doing a lot of experimentation this series. I'm all for experimentation with Doctor Who. I think it's a good playground for that. So yeah, all about that. That's good. Right. Anything else on here? The Dalek characters you created are popular, especially Monty. Thank you. Yeah, I thought so. It did kind of feel like turn left. Yeah, I'd go with that. I think there's a grain of truth in that. Right. Anyway, I've got some props that I'm going to show off because not many of you will necessarily remember this, but when I first did Vote Dalek 9 years ago for the 2015, I want to say, general election, it was very much a parody of that sort of fringe right-wing party, like UKIP type thing that was going on. It's all become a bit scarily mainstream now, so I'm trying to lean into that a bit, because of course, as we saw, as we've seen over the last few years, everything now is about the flags. Now, I know the original Vote Dalek imagery had sort of a waving British flag as the background, but it was kind of on what's the word? On a black background, the actual videos. I thought, no, that ain't going to cut it this time. So what I've done is I bought some flags that I think kind of work at a scale for the Daleks. I don't know. We'll see as we go. And then I've absolutely messed up my Amazon algorithm now, I think, because I'm probably going to start getting some very weird reading suggestions. But I may have gone a bit mad with the old budget for this, and yeah, we have one of these, so. I may have gone a bit mad, but yeah, so yeah, I have a flag. Do you have a flag? Because I have a flag. Yes, I may have gone a little bit insane. So basically what I'm thinking is use this as like the backdrop on which the Daleks will sort of stand in front of. I'm going to sellotape it to that, basically, and then that is going to be our video backdrop, and then there's going to be these smaller flags either side of the Dalek, just to really ram home the point of sort of ultra. How big is the flag? It's quite large. If I sort of stand back here, it's a proper flag, basically. Oh dear, this has all gone a bit British National Party all of a sudden, hasn't it? Yeah. Anyway, yes, so large flag, that's going to be like the backdrop for the video, and then we're going to pop the Dalek in front of it. But yes, anyway, that's sort of my thinking. You're not the only one who's goes mad with the budget. Yes, I've budgeted for these videos. The budget was mainly on flags, admittedly, but yes, there was a budget for this. Yeah. Well, I figure if you have the ring modulator, you may as well go all out. Currently, Vote Emperor has won 60% of the votes compared with the Vote Dalek votes. Good to know. Looks about 4/6. Yeah, about that, I'd say. What do I think of the Space Babies? They were chilling somewhere in the middle of the Uncanny Valley, but I liked the story. Yeah, it was interesting. Let's see, what else? Yes. Lots of comments on the flag. Hi from Australia. Hi, Chris. Thank you. Nice to see you. Have to go. It's 5 in the morning. I'm tired. Completely understand. Well, thank you for dropping in. It is lovely of you to drop in, even though it is stupid o'clock in the morning for you. So, good night. Go to bed. Sleep well, etc. Farewell. Right, Giratina is voting against me, sadly. Oh, that's a shame. I'm sorry to hear that. Anyway. Right, Vote Empress from another universe. Oh, I didn't realise the Daleks had factions in this election, but yeah, let's roll with it. So yeah, I do fear that I jumped the shark with the Vote Dalek about 9 years ago, but I've got some ideas, so we'll see how this goes. Anyway, right, first things first, I've got to set up the flags. So that's what we're going to do first. Let's flick over to the close-up camera and just pop you down there a minute. And let's probably wheel the chair out of the way if you can. There we go. That's better. See what I'm doing a bit better now. Right. Tilt this up here. Here we go. Right. So we have sellotape. Let's turn the microphone all the way up so you stand at least half a chance of hearing what's going on. So, I'm thinking, right, is if we figure out which side is the correct side to begin with. I'm unclear if this is upside down or not. Hold on. I think that is the correct way up, although if it is upside down, that would be equally hilarious. So I'm thinking that, and then sort of sellotape just to hold it in place is the way forward here. Although in fact, thinking about it, I've got some weights that can sort of hold it at least temporarily. Here we go. Yeah, here we are. This is the kind of thing. There we go. Yeah. I quite like this. I think this looks alright. I'm looking back there, but the camera's over here, so that's very confusing. Yeah, I don't hate that, actually. I think that looks okay. It's, yeah, like I said, it's meant to be over the top, so, you know, camera's there, Matthew, don't look at the screen. It's meant to be kind of over the top, so I'm sort of feeling that, actually. Yeah, okay. Okay. Right then. Let's roll the rug out the way. There we go. Right. The flag is the correct way up. It would sort of be hilarious if it wasn't. You can't hang it up. You can't hang upside down, only back to front, and that's fine. Okay, good. Alright, fine. So, yes. Flag. Done. Boom. Happy days. That's the initial thing sorted out. I'm going to move my lights around just a smidge, just so we're sort of covering that area. Because I need to try and make sure my shadow doesn't appear in it, but I can probably mitigate against that by just moving out of the way. So we will make this work. Greetings, Lord Rassilon. Hello. Greetings, Christopher Slight. Hello to you. Greetings to the Celestial Toy Maker as well. Hi. It works well. The flag was pretty good. Thank you. I'm quite pleased with it. I mean, it's creased, but I kind of think that adds to the slightly jokey element of this video, that it looks a bit naff. So I'm not going to iron it or anything. I'm just going to keep it as it is. It's supposed to look over the top, nationalistic, which is always what I was going for with the Vote Dalek videos. I feel like I have to turn it up a notch this time around, just because of where the world is. You know? But yeah, no, that looks good. I'm pleased with that. Okay, so let's get our Dalek and just pop him there, just for now. Now, the flags here, I'm starting to realise, are quite little, but they don't need to be completely in proportion. I'm just sort of in proportion enough that they are very obviously there. So, if we do, hang on, if we flick you around that way, there we go. So it's sort of like that kind of thing is what I'm looking for. There we go. I kind of like that. I think that looks quite good. Right, what else? Please don't stick your bottom into the camera, you're not a cat. Fair point. Got off work early today, so I'm able to catch you live. Hi Ravenhall, nice to see you. Can you blue tack the flag into the Dalek's plunger arm so he's holding well? That's a really good idea. I do really like that as an idea. I'm almost definitely going to do that. Do you have a fan you could use to blow them for filming? I could, but that's going to ruin the animation aspect of it, unfortunately. But that is a genuinely a terrific idea. I do like that. I just know it won't work when we get into the edit. Here we go. Everyone spam vote Dalek in the chat and the stream's description. I think Nigel's awake. Yes, I thought he started. Nigel is fine. It's just I'll show you what the problem with Nigel is actually. Is you see here, his eye stalk will raise, but not when he goes past the middle. Yeah, he sort of gets there, and the eye stalk raising and lowering stops working. So yeah, it doesn't quite doesn't quite work correctly, but that's fine. We will work with what we have. That's fine. Okay, cool. So let's see what else. Nigel is the nickname for the Supreme. It is indeed. Hashtag vote Dalek. Nice. Loving this. Loving the vote Dalek love. This is amazing. Right. Now, I'm gonna show you guys a little secret now. You might think that I use like a super professional tripod type setup for filming these videos. The problem is Daleks are quite short. Like they're sort of down here sized. So actually, the best thing to do is this, which is pile boxes on top of one another, and then just point the camera vaguely where I want it, which doesn't sound super professional now I think about it, but never mind. Okay. What else? Vote Dalek and vote Emperor. Christopher Slight, the Restoration Emperor, is basically me. Daleks are the masters of Earth. I'm loving the love. I really am. Right. Okay. I think I need to replace the battery in this, but just before I do that, let's just get the shots lined up where we want them. I think those flags are going to be a little too short for what I want to do, but so I think what we'll have to do instead is there you go. Hold on. Let's begin by sorting out the focus, I think. Here we go. Right. Right, see, the slight problem we have here is that the Emperor's eye stalk is always, not the Emperor, sorry, the Dalek Supreme's eye stalk is a lot brighter than everyone else's, so it just completely obliterates the screen. But that's fine. If we tighten in about there we go. Just bring it back and then zoom in. I think we're going to have to prop the flags up on something, otherwise this isn't going to work terribly well. Hang on. There's something a little bit... There we are. Let's see here. Hold on. this box out and pop that on there. There we go, that's better. That's sort of getting the headroom I want. There we go, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Zoom out, zoom in a little rather. Yeah, and then what I'll probably do is pop this one on for the close-up shots. I need something to sit the flags on. Two things of equal size is ideally. Hang on. See what we got in the old region. Hold on. Those aren't the same size. Hang on. Two things the same size. Hold on. Let's think about this. Something quite chunky. DVDs really is what I need. Let me grab some. Oh, I can't. I've got the stairs in. Okay. Might have to improvise. Let me think. Sorry, that's a really unpleasant shot. I do apologise. Do I have little blocks to sit the flags on? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Come on, there's got to be something. Hold on. Let's have a look in the old... hold on. These are a possibility. I've got some battery boxes. They could work. Hold on. One on there like that. I don't think they need to come up by very much. Just a little bit. And one up there like that. So we don't actually have to see the floor. Wake up, Nigel. There we are. Right. Okay, battery. Complaining about the battery. Let's replace the camera batteries. Here we go. Right, and on. Right. Needs to be a bit taller still. That's not quite cutting it. I've got some wagon boxes that might work. Hang on. Just a second. There we go. Can't quite reach there. There we go. These might do the trick. Here we go. Let's try those. There we are. One there. Like that. Yep, and then one on the other side. Like that. Let's see. What does that look like through the camera? Not bad, actually. I mean, I'm going to rotate the flags around a bit, but yeah, that looks pretty good. Hang on, let's just take that slightly and do the same with this one. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to push the flags a bit closer because I feel like they're sort of chilling off on the edges there, but get them as close in as we can. There we are. Not quite sort of equal lengths apart. Hold on. Line them up with the tiles so that they're sort of roughly in the same place. Yeah, that looks good. I'm loving that. In fact, if I take a photo and then bring this up to the camera here, that's broadly the kind of thing we want. Yeah, like that. Okay. So, let's just adjust the gun stick down a bit because we don't want that up there just at the moment. Right. Right, here we are. There we are. Okay, Dalek Supreme needs to sort of look directly at the camera, but there we are. There we are, that's the stuff, right. Hang on, okay, need to raise it up a bit. There we are, that's the stuff, right. Okay, so far as we can. Here we go. Shades, that looks good. Okay. We're turning that way. Yeah. Yes, unfortunately that light does rather obliterate everything, so I think it was sorry to tone it down a bit. Hang on, let's figure out ourselves. Yeah, I feel like that's our kind of pressure point right there. There we go. Pressure point. What am I talking about? I don't know. Who knows? Here we are. Right. White balance. That's the phrase I'm looking for. We want the correct white balance. Here we go. See, normally when I'm doing this, the Daleks aren't looking directly into the camera, so he's sort of off that way, which if I take a photo of that, that's more broadly what I'm looking for. I'll show you guys that one in a minute, but let's turn that down a bit. Here we go, right. No. Yeah, that's all fine, okay. I think this will look better with the sort of regular Daleks in. Right. Shade looks more vibrant. I'm liking shade. Yeah. I feel like the light obliterating everything kind of works in a way, but yeah. We'll just roll with what we've got for now. Okay, right. So I'm currently in a position where the shadow is not appearing on the tiny circle of translucent tape might do it. Oh, that's a good thought. Hang on. I got some tape. 1 second. Let's just give that a whirl. Just see, because we can always trim it down if that improves anything. Not really. Hasn't made a great deal of difference. Yeah, no, it made no difference whatsoever. Never mind. Okay, well, we tried. Let's see. Yeah, do I have loads of coins? You could set the flags on pile of coins. Nice. Plunger is drooping a little. More room light will reduce the contrast if the eye light is washing out the camera if you can. I can try. Hang on, if I turn this light... Oh, hang on. I've just knocked out the camera. Bear with. Just a second. Hang fire. Be right with you. It's you need better tape. Yes. Hang on. This is just embarrassing at this point. Hang on. Let's. Da da dum da da da. Da 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 dum. Hang on, technical difficulties. Just flick over to the studio. Hang on. Oh, I might have crashed the. Yeah, I think I've killed XSplit. Oh, I hate it when this happens. Okay. Don't go anywhere, anybody. We'll be right back. I'm gonna have to crash out. 2 seconds. We're back! It's working again! Hang on, let me just switch out the main camera from its low light mode before we return to what we were doing. There we go, nice, that's better. Okay. There we are. Right, okay, and I think... No, that one needs turning off as well. There we go. Right, what I've done, I've turned the desk lamp round and I'm now pointing it sort of vaguely in the direction of the Dalek. So that should hopefully bring more light onto the scene. We'll see if that pays off. Okay, let's see. And indeed, the stream is back up. Welcome back, everybody. Let's just pop into here. Turn off low light compensation. Okay, there we go. Right. Hello again. Sorry about that. Right, let's have a little look. Oh, hello. Lights going out again. It's not really an improvement. We're just going to have to run with it, I think. The kind of light obliterating everything is sort of funny, I suppose. But yeah, we'll just have to roll with it, I think, for the Supreme. The other Daleks will look a lot better. I don't know why. The Supreme Dalek always obliterates everything. Unless, just a thought, random, I know, but what if we coloured in the sellotape with like a permanent marker and see what that achieves? I don't know, probably nothing, but let's just remove all the possibilities before we write them off. Here we go, let's see. If I grab hold of that. And that's sort of see-through. If I place that over the eye stalk, that does literally nothing. Okay. Oh well, I tried. Oh, brilliant. Okay. All right. Well, we'll make do with that. I may not use the Supreme Dalek footage, but this is more of a demonstration than anything anyway. So let's just check the... I wonder... Could I... Yeah, that's just obliterating the light. Okay, I'm thinking we don't lose the Supreme until... Oh, hello. Ooh, there we go. I'm thinking we don't use the Supreme in this setup because the light is just too intense from the eye stalk. That's fine. This is mainly going to be like the classic... Look, whoops. Hello, you're on the floor. Not what I meant to do. Hold on. One sec. Let me just fetch you up again. Sorry about that. Hello! Daft sod. Right, okay. Let's fetch Derek down. Who is still working. Jolly good. Right. Okay. Put you down there. And let's see how Derek looks on camera, because I am assuming, yes, that is miles better already. Miles better. Okay. Before we do anything else, just going to clean the camera lens a bit. There we are. Feels very off somehow. Hold on. Unscrew the UV filter. Let's see if that improves anything. It does not. Okay. This is solely down to my camera settings then. Bear with a moment. Just pop that back in. There we go. Try and get the settings right here. This feels very odd somehow. What am I doing wrong here? The camera settings feel very different to how they were previously. Let me see here, 1 second. Turn that off. That's staying as it is. Okay, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Something has royally screwed my camera lens, which I'm not terribly happy about. What's the issue here? Hold on. Hang on, let's see here. Something's gone very wrong with my camera settings, and I'm trying to figure out what, but it just looks very wrong for some reason. I can't figure out why. I haven't damaged the lens somehow, surely. Yeah, this very much doesn't look right to me. It just looks very faded and monochrome, which is not normally how this camera makes things look. Normally, the camera makes things look rather bright and marvellous and not washed out like this. So I'm not entirely sure what has been going on there. Let me see. I was doing all sorts of long exposure stuff a few weeks ago. I wonder if that's damaged the lens somehow. Oh, that would be really annoying if that's the case. Hang on, let's see here. Let me see here. Hang on, I'm just going to take you this way so you can see a bit more what I'm. In fact, no, I'm just going to come and sit here in front of the camera so you can sort of see what I'm doing a bit more. Here we go. Let's see. See if I go into sort of point and shoot here. Hold on. See, and then I Oh yeah, everything looks super blurry through this for some reason. Hold on. Wait, there's just kind of like a washed out look on all the lens. Hang on. Is this just a simple matter of needing to clean the lens? It could be. Let's see here. Hold on. Here we go. Hang on. Let's see. I've got a lens cleaning cloth here. Let's just give this a wipe down and see what we can see. There's kind of spots on the inside of the lens here. I'm wondering if that's the problem. Yeah, that looks very much like it, doesn't it? Hold on, let's see here. Hold on. Everything just looks kind of blurred. It's very odd. Hang on. I've got a nasty feeling the lens on this camera is knackered, which is deeply upsetting. Hang on, let me see. I'm not taking this off the camera for a while. Let's just have a little look and clean the inside if we can before we write this off entirely. It could be that simple. Do I have a mono distance setting option? Possibly. Hang on, let's just try popping this back on. Before we write this off entirely. Ah, that's better. There we go. That's it. There we are. Yeah, it's just the lens needed cleaning. That's all. I was panicking for a minute there. Hang on. Right. Okay. That looks much better now. Okay, right, okay. Let's find ourselves a nice shade. That's the fun. There we are. I'll just do a quick snippet of the Dalek again. 1 second. It's come back again. What? For God's sake. Hold on. Hold that thought, team. Let me just put the lens down to begin with. Just have a quick look at the inside of the camera before I write this off entirely. That did look a lot better just for a few moments there, and then it stopped, which is not how that is supposed to work at all. So let's just a quick little wipe of the lens again, just to make sure we've covered all the bases. There we are. The ultraviolet filter back on. Here we go. I'm going to be deeply upset if this lens is broken. Mostly because they're not cheap to replace, but never mind. Why around it give the Daleks a good clean? They are the stars after all. You make some good points. There we go. Right. Let's see here. That's better. White balance, get it looking, yeah, shade is going to be the best way to go here, I think. Okay, alright, probably not magnet, that would be a really stupid idea, wouldn't it? Here we go, and let's just tilt. Just need to raise that up ever so slightly, if possible. That's maybe not the way to do it. Just rotate slightly. There we go. Right. Something. That sort of size, maybe. Maybe a bit. That's a bit too much. Maybe you just need to drop the height a bit. There we go. Yeah, that feels better. Right, can I lower the eye stalking more? No, not really. That is really as low as it will go. It needs to sort of be level with the camera, but it's just not at the moment. It's, that's the ticket. There we are. That's the kind of level. There we are, nice. And then maybe just pop the lid on there. There we go. Let's look at that's maybe too much again, but yes, that is the angle we want. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, we can always light up the little gentle rotate of the Dalek. There we go. Right. Okay. That's it. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm loving that. Okay. A little bit more centered. That. Okay. That is a bit too far away. So just bring them right up to the corners. There we go. Nice. And then that should. It's a nice symmetrical look. Nice. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Loving it. Okay. Right. Here we go. This is an awful lot of setup for about 2 seconds of... yeah, this is an awful lot of effort for about 2 seconds of footage, but... But yeah, this looks good. I'm pleased with this. There we are. That's the stuff.
We are the supreme beings.
There we are. There we are. Yeah, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. There we are. Portrait. Yeah, there we go. That's the stuff. Okay. Slight adjustment and... Okay, we are ready to record. So we just do about 10 seconds of silence. And just start cycling through some phrases.
You will make a good Dalek. I must exterminate all other life forms.
Always good to get the gun stick in.
I need orders. I obey. Orders received.
And then this is the phrase that I mostly use for the videos because it's nice and long and has a lot of flashing associated with it.
Superior Dalek multi-spectrum scanning now engaged. This unit has identified the Doctor. Binary cardiovascular system detected.
And then we'll just do a few more seconds of nothing. And there we are. One shot in the can. So the next thing is going to be just a little bit of head rotation on its own and then some talking.
We are the supreme beings. You will make a good Dalek. I must exterminate all other life forms. I need orders. I obey. Orders received. Superior Dalek multi-spectrum scanning now engaged.
Okay, shot number 2. Right, next we want to get the sort of close-up of the eye stalk shot. So, let's see. Right, what I'm thinking here, just raise the camera up just a smidge and just zoom in on the close-up like so. There we go. Right in. Getting nice and close, and let's just compare the, maybe just lighten things up slightly so they match with the other footage. There we go, nice. And then just focus up on the head there. There we go, and then we can just get some close-ups. Here goes. Again, about 10 seconds of silence. And then just about 10 more seconds of that. Cool. And that is about everything I think I'll need with Derek here. I'm probably going to do one with Monty at some point, so we'll fetch him down next. Thank you, Derek, for your service. It's been remarkable. You did really well, kiddo. We look forward to seeing you again at the next shoot. Okay, thanks, bye. There we are. Right. Now, again, horrible close-up of my nether regions there. I apologise. Right. Down comes Monty. Yeah, right. Monty in the gap. And bring the flags up again. There we go. Right. Okay. Here we are. Right, so I'm thinking, since we've got him angled up for it anyway, let's do Monty's close-up first. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Alden-Farrow. Let's give Monty a bit of dust. He's looking a bit grimy on the old neck rings there. Ooh, apologies. Pop the headpiece back on, there we go. Yeah, Monty's not had a dust for a little while, so he's looking a bit dusty, love him. That's okay. There we are, much better. Right. Okay. I mean, could you get more patriotic? You got a Dalek standing in front of a Dalek flag, in front of a Union flag, with a Union flag just under its eye stalk, talking about tea. Could you be more instilled with national pride right now? Okay.
We are the supreme beings.
Yeah, I had a feeling that would happen. Let's just adjust that.
You will make a good Dalek. I must exterminate all other life forms.
There we are.
I need orders. I obey. Orders received.
Okay. Get focused up. There we go. Right. And just a little adjustment that way. There we go. Nice. Okay. And roll to record.
Superior Dalek multi-spectrum scanning now engaged.
And done. Okay. That off. Put this one back. And zoom out. See if we can match the shots. Yeah, we were going on the lid slightly, weren't we? There we are. That's the ticket. There we are. The flags feel a bit off kilter again. What have I done wrong? That one's further back. That's why. Hold on. Let's see. Forward a switch. There we are. Just round a little. There we go. Nice. Okay. Wait for trembling. Centre up Monty in the middle there. There we go. Right. And just a quick snap X just to see how that looks. It looks okay, jolly good. Probably turn the adjustment down a smidge so we match it with the other one. Here we go. Yeah, that feels okay. Good. Good. Okay, nice. Now then. Okay. Here we go.
This unit has identified the doctor.
I'm not convinced the focus is quite right on this shot, you know. Hang on. That's better. Okay. We'll wipe that one and try again.
Binary cardiovascular system detected. We are the supreme beings. You will make a good Dalek. I must exterminate all other life forms.
Okay.
I need orders. I obey. Orders received.
I'm just going through the shots I took earlier and just deleting the ones we don't need. That one 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 we do need. There we are. There we are. Okay, nice. Nice. Okay. Cool. Now then, line that up. Nice. Okay. The focus right this time. There we are. Nice. Here goes. Right. Behave yourself. There we go. Right. Roll to record. Here we go.
Superior Dalek multi-spectrum scanning now engaged. This unit has identified the doctor.
Okay. And then we'll just get some of looking around.
Binary cardiovascular system detected. We are the supreme beings.
And cut there. Beautiful. Yeah, the big flag did move. That's fine. It's not a problem because I won't be reusing that shot to in the same place, so I'm not too bothered by that. I was sort of half expecting it, so yeah, not going to worry too much. But yes, I think that looks pretty good. Happy with those. They look pretty great. Let's get them in the edit and we'll have a look. But before we do that, let's put the room back together because I'm not leaving this studio assembled. Studio assemble! No. What am I doing in my life? I don't know. Okay, here we go. So, pack away all the things, first of all. Right. This stream has been going on for an entire hour. You wasted an hour of your life looking at a guy moving a Dalek around. I love and appreciate you. No, seriously, I love and appreciate you. Okay, that can go off. Come on, Monty, there you go. Okay. I won't dispose of any of the props quite yet. You never know when you might need them again, so I'll just hang on to them and put them in a corner somewhere. Because you never know when there might be a snap election or, you know, big sporting occasion to celebrate. Not that I care about those sorts of things, but never mind. Okay. Hang on, how did this fold up? So that bit folds, that bit folds. And is it like that? Yes, this looks promising. Okay. So fold in the middle, and then fold there, and boom, there we go, nice. Okay, cool. Had a props bit somewhere. Yeah, this'll do. You guys can go live in there. If I need a sudden burst of patriotism, I know where to go. Right. Okay. Pop the wagons back in their box. And pop that back in the corner. There we are. Nice. Oof. I'd vote for Monty in a heartbeat. Dalek abuse, see the human into Monty. He needs a pregnancy size mug. Yes. Vote Monty, indeed. Everyone vote Monty. Monty is fantastic. Right. There we go. Right. Oof. Dear oh dear. This was way more stressful than I intended it to be. Right. Up comes this chair, which I don't need anymore. There we go. Someone's knocked the water tower over on the model railway. Oh, there you are. Right. Close-up camera there, because we don't need that right now. Switch back to the studio. Hello, everyone. Right. Let's rotate that camera away. There we are. Computer, broadcast mode. I couldn't have that light on earlier because we needed consistent lighting. So now we don't, so it's fine. Just rotate the lights back to where they normally are. There we go, that's better. Right, cool. Oh, dear me. Right, okay. I need a new camera bag because this one got all mouldy where it flooded and I've never been able to get it clean. But yes, right. Pop out the SD card and grab my adapter. Just pops in there like that. There we go. And then plug that into the computer. And then we'll do an import of the pictures. Okay. Are you all sitting with this so far? This all makes sense. I hope it does. I hope so. There have been rumors that the Daleks will return to Series 14 with a new design. Would you be excited for that? I guess. Yeah, I'd be up for that. I don't know how how I feel about the redesign, because I do like my bronze boys. What I would do if it were me, I would keep the bronze design, but repaint them in the grey and blue. So like a battleship grey with the blue spheres, like that guy over there, and I think that would look pretty awesome. Or no, sorry, that's more of a silver. Or just go for the full battleship grey Genesis look. I think they look fantastic like that. Yeah, a good Dalek story is indeed always welcome. I agree. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I won't know how I feel about any redesign until it shows up, and we've had nothing show up yet. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Right. Okay. Right, let me just import this footage before we go any further. So, let's find the Vote Dalek bit. Here we go. Nice. 2024. Here we go. Nice. Dalek footage. Here we go. Nice. Here we go. Right. DCIM. Here we go. Canon. Here we go, right. Oh, that's all my moon images. Here we go, right. Grab hold of that. Why are they .mov? They shouldn't be .mov, they should be MP4s. Or AVI or something, not MOV. So, someone's been fiddling with my camera settings. It's me, I've been fiddling with my camera settings. Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to hope that those can be imported. If not, we'll have to convert them. No big deal. Okay, right. Go back to the Vote Dalek folder. Here we go. Nice. Dalek footage. And paste. Right, cool. Cool. Oh no, they are .mov. Okay, fair enough. I'm an idiot, clearly. Right, let's just finish importing that. Give it a few moments to sort itself out. There we go. You sit over there. Don't need you anymore. Okay, that footage looks great. Just at a glance, I'm really pleased with that. I think that looks fantastic. Okay, brilliant. I'm a happy bunny. Nice. Nice. Okay. There's also just one thing I need to change before we start. I've noticed on all my thumbnails and things, the Vote Dalek logo, the vote kind of disappears into the background. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and make some changes very briefly. So give me just a second. I'm just going to import the Dalek video. Before we go any further, here we are, right, video, don't need the archive, don't need the 2015 Daleks, we need the 2024 Daleks, there we are, okay, all of that lot goes in there, like so, and then we'll rename it as we go, right. Okay, it looks a little odd actually now I've got it into the edit suite, but I will tweak. I will do some colour correcting with the footage. Matt equals bunny. Why do I equal bunny? Oh, happy bunny. Yes, sorry. We were missing one of those anyway, weren't we? I'll do another one. There we are. Right. Yes, one of the things I need to do straight away is just go in and tweak the Vote Dalek logo so it's a little bit brighter in all the things. Hello, the Dalek Lord. Nice to see you. Right, let's flick over to the desktop view now. I'll put my headphones back on so you can hear what I'm saying. There we go. Right, so let's open up the old bits and bobs in Photoshop. Here we go. And we will just make them slightly brighter. How come I never kick them out in universe? Because plot, I suppose. That's a very good question. Probably because deep down, Matt has a deep affection for all of the Daleks. He would never admit it, but I think he does actually like having them around. So I think a little bit of that is probably coming into play there. Right, so we just select the Vote Dalek bit and then go to Adjustments and Replace Colour, and then grab said colour, which is that. There we go. And then replace it with something brighter, possibly. If I move blue up to about that sort of level, then maybe go darker. Yeah, maybe that rather than. I want to see how that looks. Still not enough. Let's try going super blue, and then no, see, that feels too much again. Let's see, there-ish maybe. There we go. Turn up the saturation. Actually, what am I doing? Hang on. Just turn up the saturation, Matthew. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Yeah, there we go. Right, hue saturation. And then just bring saturation up a bit, and then maybe just the hue, just a smidge, just to make it a more royal blue. So that versus that. I just might make it pop just slightly more. Maybe lighten it slightly. That feels a bit too bright. That's starting to feel very American. That looks good to me. So 27, 110. Or remember that. What do we think? Does that look better? Can you give it the text and outline? It will have an outline once it's imported into the editing software, and in fact it does. But it doesn't have an outline in the raw version. What do we think? Does that look a bit better? Let's see. That looks all right. Old, new. Yeah. So 27, 100 plus 10. Okay, right. Gotcha. So we'll do the same on this image. Image adjustments, hue saturation. 27, 110. Click OK. Nice. Yeah. I dig it. I think that looks a lot better. Okay. Right. Now I've saved that. Once if everything reorganizes itself. There we go. Yeah, see that pops a bit more. If we go look at the thumbnail setup now, I'm seeing immediately that the Vote Dalek doesn't look quite right. Okay, let's silence. Here we go. Right. See, yeah, I'd forgotten I'd done it like this. Right, hold on. Go into the logo and just open that up and drop it into another thing. And then we can just use the color tool just to pick up the color, and then that will amend it inside Premiere as well. In fact, hold on a second. There's probably a much quicker way of doing this, wasn't there? Hold on, here we go. Ideally, you'd use the red and navy from the Union flag itself. The colour I chose was chosen from Penny Mordaunt's campaign video. Yeah, see, that pops. That pops nicely. Yeah. Yeah, that looks a lot better, actually. I'm really pleased with that. Yeah. Much better. Okay, cool. And then if we dump some footage here underneath the... Oh, no. Hang on. Come back to me. Work this out. There we go. Dump that in there. And you'll see kind of what I'm going for. There we go. See, yeah, that pops more, I think. I think, going to do some adjustment on and colour correction on the footage because it doesn't look quite right to me. It looks slightly off. If we do the close-up shot there, see how that looks. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Cool. Alright, I think the vote is still a little bit hard to see. You may have a point there. Right. Let's see what we can do with some colour correction on this lot, because I'm thinking this just looks a bit too bright. So, let's see. Fast colour corrector to begin with. Here we go. Let's see. If I... want the white to be white rather than yellow, don't we? So, hang on, we just go white balance and that. Yeah, that immediately looks better just by white balancing it correctly. Let's see here. Yeah, that's already an improvement. And then if we adjust the brightness and contrast a bit, and then here we go. Bring the brightness down and the contrast up, and then the brightness back up, about there. Can you do red text with a navy border for the whole vote Dalek text? I could, but I kind of like the contrast between vote and Dalek is the only thing, so I'm loath to lose too much of that. What if we just change the contrast? And then just maybe put the brightness down a smidge. See, this is already looking a bit rubbish. Hang on. Try again. What if we just put the contrast up by 5, say, and put the brightness down by 5? Say 10, and then down by 10. That's a bit better. See, the footage doesn't look as crisp as I would have liked. So we just do about 10 seconds. There we go. Let's turn the audio off though, because we don't want that. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Yeah, you can see the flashing lights there. It's better, but yeah, I'm still not entirely happy with this footage, I've got to be honest. Okay. See how this looks with Monty's footage. Monty's generally looks a bit better to begin with. I think the problem is here, we just didn't really have enough light down here, but we'll work with what we've got. If I turn off the colour corrector. Yeah, I think that... Yeah, okay, I think that looks good. I'm quite happy with the footage we've got there. Hello, Star Wars fan who used to go by Keeper. Nice to see you. Let's see, red text with a navy border for the whole vote Dalek text. I kind of don't want to change the branding too much if I can possibly avoid it. I think the lighter blue helps. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Yeah, I think the lighter blue helps things a lot. If we have a look at the banner as well. No, that's the old banner. We don't want that banner. That banner sucks. That banner is so 2015. Yeah, see, again, that, I think, just pops out a bit more. That looks, yeah, much happier. Okay. Not good. I think I'm having... Oh, man! I'm sorry to hear that. That is, yeah, that's awful. Sorry. Ah, anything we can do? I mean, stupid question. Of course there isn't, but I'm sorry. We're here for you right now. Yeah, have a lay down, have a drink, do some breathing exercises, think good things, and we'll try and keep this as chill as possible. Yes. Anyway, so this is roughly how the videos will look. I'm not going to record any dialogue or anything right now because no spoilers. But I've got to say I'm very pleased with how the Dalek footage looks, even if it does need some colour correcting. But yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I think that looks pretty great. It is good enough that I would be happy to present that. So that is Derek look left. This is Derek wide. This is Derek close up. That is Monty close up. Monty wide and Monty look left. There we are. Sweet. There we are. Here we are. Nice. Yeah, I like it. That looks good. I think once it's rendered and not looking quite so, blare, I think it'll look quite nice, this. There we go. Yeah. See, if I take the colour corrector and the brightness and contrast off, it looks a bit naff. But with the colour correction and everything, I think that looks pretty good. I'm relatively pleased with that. In fact, I'm going to put the colour corrector back in. I'm just trying to do the white balance again. Just yes. Nice. Yes, there is indeed a good Dalek relaxation video. Welcome to Dalek Relaxation for Humans! Your tension has been exterminated! Exterminated! I like that sketch. It's Peter Serafinowicz, that one, isn't it? There we go. Right. Yeah. I'm happy with that. I think that all things considered, that looks quite nice. If we just have a little look at the old subscribe, probably match the subscribe as well. Hold on, let's go in and change the colour here as well. Here we go. Right, no, I hate the way it does that. Right, okay. Grab that and there we go. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, looks much better. Pops better. Pleased with that. Yeah, nice. Okay, so that's the subscribe. That's the election statement video. Yeah, and if we have a little look here, you can see what I've done is I've got the underlay of the Dalek Supreme just sat still, and then I've put the lights flashing footage over the top, which is how we get that it to match with the voice. So there we go. Oh, lots of noise. And I just dropped the footage of a very damp Rishi and a very patriotic Keir Starmer, which is kind of what inspired me to get the smaller flags. So yes, I think this looks quite good. Happy with this. Yeah. And then got the ident over here. Again, the ident very much inspired by Penny Mordaunt's campaign video to become the leader of the Conservative Party, which is also where I got all the stock footage from for the General Election Now video. Yeah, so that looks quite good. Yeah. Pleased with that. Nice. Okay. Something else I need to do, I'll probably do this in another stream, is look at creating all the videos for the Tea Time with Matt election special coming soon. Yes, okay, this is the one of the original videos. We don't want that to go away. Right, so. Yeah. I'm quite pleased with how all that has turned out, in truth. I think this was time well spent. At least I hope so. So yeah. There we are. Right. There we go. Right, drop that back down here. There we go. Right. Let's see. Is there anything else I could do towards Vote Dalek? By the way, poster in the background there. That is available to download. If you want to display one in your home, I'll pop a link in the chat room to it. Actually, hold on. Let's find the Twitter post, and I will just pop that in the chat for people to see. Here we go. Here we go. Let's search. Actually, I'm just going to search Twitter for Vote Dalek, just see if anyone else has tweeted it. No one knew. Just somebody said, I'd rather vote for a Dalek than whoever Starmer helicopters in to be their choice of MP. Yeah, quite a few people sharing it on Twitter, which is a thing that's going on. So, yeah. Love your work in Asylum with the Daleks, both source for my occur in live action. Oh, the Asylum, yes. As I enjoy that immensely. It's very good. Right, now, where is my... Here we are. There we go. Now, let's see if this will work. If I post that in there we go. Yeah, so one of those is the... Oh, it doesn't exist, really? Okay, hold on. Oh, I see what happened here. Sorry, hold on, my bad. Let me just... Let me edit it, come on. Please. Please let me edit the thing. Can someone post a message so I can reach the edit tool? Oh dear. This is a low point for me. Hang on. Right, find out. There we are. It's okay, I got it. Right, okay. Try that again. Right. And then if we do... No, that one didn't work either. Okay, fine. Okay, flag poster. There we are, a simple poster. That's better. Okay, and then we'll just delete that one. Yeah. So the flag poster has, as the name implies, the Union flag on the background. If you want to be super patriotic, or if you want a version that doesn't waste quite so much printer ink. And then we've got the simple poster, which is just the blue background and the red banner. And you can display this in your home to show your allegiance to the Dalek Empire. All hail the Daleks. So yeah, I'm quite pleased about this. So yeah, go print and post that in the window. It makes a great conversation piece, if nothing else. Oh dear. Yes, I really don't like the fact that websites like this don't have the reject all option, but it is also free, and it just let me host them in an easy location, so that's the only reason I used it. But yes, so yeah, go check that out. How have we done today? This stream's had quite a few viewers. I'm glad you all came out to see me. Thank you. I've enjoyed this one. It's been interesting. Nice. Oh, I'm worn out today. I don't know why. Right. Is there any tea time with Matt related stuff that I could do while I'm here, just so we can eke out the last few minutes of the stream? Let's have a look. Yeah. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with how those videos look. I'm I'm relatively happy with that. Could be better, but you know, we'll work with what we got. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I think it looked quite good, so we'll roll with it. Let's open up the Tea Time with Matt project and have a little look and see if there's any election stuff that I can do. I really need to open XSplit and have a look at the XSplit file to see what elements need changing for the new show. But I can't do that because I'm currently using XSplit to stream this. So, yeah. Tea Time with Matthew election special. Indeed, yes, that is coming on the 4th of July. Kicking off at 8 p.m. We're going to do the normal sort of 2.5 hour show with all the comedy chat and sketches and all the usual MacGuffin you would expect from an episode of Tea Time with Matt. We'll tune in to the BBC at 10 o'clock to hear the exit polls and see how things are going to go. I'm then going to go and have a quick break and a cup of coffee, and then I'll be returning to the Tea Time with Matt channel and streaming through the night until someone declares themselves winner. And that will be good. Yeah, it's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to it. Next week's show, by the way, is going to be a very special episode of Ask a Dalek. It's going to be Ask a Dalek Hustings edition. The Dalek Supreme and possibly some of the other candidates will be dropping in to answer your questions on why you should vote for them and what their policies are on things like the economy and anything at all. So yes, Ask a Dalek coming next week for the Hustings special. Yes, yeah. This is going to be a very vote Dalek centric couple of weeks for streaming Wednesdays, and there will also be probably some Tea Time with Matt shenanigans in a couple of weeks as well, where I show you the process behind creating that. Rather epic intro with all the newspapers and such. So that'll probably be a live from works at some point as well. And then we'll probably go back to finishing this model kit we started a few weeks ago. One of my cat badges became delaminated. Can you tell which bit became delaminated? Because I can't anymore. So if you guys can't, that means it's worked. I think it looks okay. I've colour matched that quite well. But yes. Would you like early questions so the Daleks can compose canned responses? Yeah, sure. I would say if you have any questions for the Dalek party for next week, email them in to askadalek@gmail.com. And I'm sure they will have time to compose canned responses, as you say. Yeah. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that, actually. I think that looks good. Yeah. Yeah, happy with that. Good times. The old British Railways badge took a bit of abuse this weekend because I kept banging my head on the brake fan as we get thrown about. But yes, it does look good. Just sort of sits on the cap about that sort of level. But yeah. Love a cap badge. Right. Go over there. Don't need this white tack anymore. Why does this not want to open? Is it crashed? It's crashed. Okay. In those Christmas videos you did a while back, I love those two Daleks reacting to adverts. I will probably do more of those type of videos. I haven't done one for a few years now, so it's probably not tired and stale anymore. But yes, that I will go back to doing those kinds of videos probably this Christmas, I think, because it's yeah. I didn't do a Christmas video this year because I was doing all of the Dalek December stuff, which took absolutely forever, and I still haven't released the Dimension Diaries video for that because I suck. So yeah, I will get around to that. I will. But yeah, I just have forgotten to release that, which is not great, is it? Never mind. Okay, so let's have a look at this. do I have the election special files in here? I don't think I do. Hold on. Election special, come on. Come on. That's... Tory leadership special, election 2019. Hold on. Archive. Election 2019, here we go. Election special intro, raw. Election night intro, here we go. Right. So, the... I think this is all archive stuff still, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. Right, so close the archive. Close the audio assets. Close that. Close that. Put that in the archive folder. Video assets. Paste. Election night. Intro 2024. Let's have a look here. Here we are. Just flick back over to the desktop view here. Yeah, the yeah, this was the old election night countdown, so we can probably replace the election logo because I've got that saved. So I'll begin with that. Election night 2024. Here we are. Replace clip from bin. No, okay, not that. Probably just go ahead and drop that in that case. Here we go. Right, let's drop that into place. Actually, do I have the election night? Here we are. I do have the full logo. I'm an idiot. Here we go. Right, let's see. Just saving the project. Here we go. Right, undo that. Here we go. Let's go in and grab the old election night logo. Election night 2024. Here we go. Replace with clip from bin. Scale it up. There we go. Nice. Let's go 70. Yeah, that looks good. There we go. And everything fades out. And then we will probably replace that with the other one. There we go. There we are. Nice. Yeah, see, this has the election stuff from 2019 now. Yeah, this all feels very... This was all pre-COVID, wasn't it? Look at those two towering giants of candidates there. Yeah, we'll re-edit this at some point to feature the new news. But yes, I enjoy the election special intros. Right, let's move this lot out the way. Then what we'll do is we'll grab the new opening titles, which I've got somewhere. Hold on, what have I done with them? Opening titles? Anyone? Bueller? Oh dear. Let's see. A Dalek plays. Yes, I will probably do more of them. Yes, yes, I will probably do more of Dalek plays because people seem to like that. Right, opening titles 2024. Here we go. So what I will do is copy all of this MacGuffins and yeah, probably leave the tea time with Matt bits and just keep the yeah, here we go. Right, so come into here. Here we go. Drop that there. Get rid of that. There we are. Right, and paste. There we go. And then the Back to the Future bit will... Yeah, oh, I don't know if you guys have seen the new opening titles yet, but I'm quite pleased with them. There we are. Then it will fade to black, followed by the election special intro starting up. Here we go. Right, let's... So I appreciate this is thrilling and exciting, but yeah, it's... Yeah, they can't all be good, guys. It's... oh, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Neither do you. It's fine. Right, grab all of that lot and drag that to here. There we go. Nice. And then... There we are. Okay, so when the election special starts, you get the best of both worlds this time around, because you get to see our new shiny Doctor Who inspired title sequence, which looks like this. Hang on, just have I been? Oh, you haven't seen any of this. Failure bell. Hold on, there we are. This, I've been working on the assumption you could see everything I was doing. I apologise. Let me just... yeah, this is the timeline with everything. So there's going to be the countdown for the election special here. There we go. And then you've got the shiny new Doctor title sequence, and then the election special titles, which are all 2019 based. There you go. So it's all old school, and you know, with Bojo and Jeremy Corbyn. There you go. We were seeing your face, Matt. Yeah, I understand that now. So yeah. Anyway, let me show you how election night 2024 will start. Here we go. And the countdown ends, and we fade away the exceptionally professional graphics. Oh, yay, there they all go. Amazing. Right, and then the show starts like this with the new title sequence. I've made the title sequence a bit more 80s, and it's using a Doctor Who theme that is a cover of the Superannuation Services theme that was used to advertise New Zealand superannuation services. Adverts done with Tom Baker, because that felt suitably 1980s. And you've just seen my face again. Improved DeLorean animation. Okay, I see immediately there is an issue there, and that issue is quite simply that we need to drag that out a bit further, and then once everything is covered by the DeLorean, we can then get rid of that. There we are. So let's try that again. Face zooms away. Isle of Man and the Isle of Wight are noticeably absent from that map. The Isle of Man is not technically part of the United Kingdom. But the absence of the Isle of Wight is notable, yes. There we are. And then we go into the new election title sequence, which I haven't done yet. How dare you? The DeLorean is the superior form of time travel. Yeah, all of these, by the way, are all stories that I have written directly, which I spent way too much time on because it's fun, because I think it's funny. It's basically taken each of the different types of papers that check them out I really like, because this is for a newspaper called The Scum. Yeah, I enjoy that immensely. And then the side post, which is like the Huffington Post. Here we are. Trump's still the worst, just we can't even. B-Feed, which is BuzzFeed. 12 things about Brexit that you didn't know affected bees. 12 will shock you. Unless it doesn't, then it won't. What editing software do you use? This is Adobe Premiere Pro 5. And the newspapers are done using a sequence in Adobe After Effects. Daleks win election. It's just Daleks conquer and destroy repeated. Tube is a parody of Metro. Here we are. UKIP continues to be a thing, despite Brexit being the only thing they have a policy on. Party leader Patricia Mountain, pictured right, left 16 messages on the news desk phone last night, commenting on every news story that broke overnight. I know Brexit's pretty much done and dusted, said Patricia, but there's still loads of stuff we can tackle. ISIS is still a pretty big deal. We could totally have some policies around that. There was a muffled voice in the background on the message, and Patricia continued, shit, okay, apparently ISIS isn't really a thing anymore, but okay, what if we had a policy, I don't know, on the internet? That's pretty hip and up and coming thing, isn't it? Look, please, just call me back. I haven't talked to a journalist since October. Here we are. Tube on strike again. Yeah, it's happening again. Industrial action on London Underground will take place from December the 16th at 6 a.m. for a period of 48 hours. A spokesman for the RMT union said that members voted for strike action in retaliation for the unfair banning of Christmas decorations in the mess room. LU disputes the claim, saying that the company had not banned Christmas decorations outright, but that an email was sent asking them specifically not to put tinsel on the trains following an incident on the Piccadilly line train last December. You know, we actually have this story set up as a template on the front page. We just add in the relevant dates and excuses. Our printed front page with the... Once we printed the front page with the template on it by mistake. Literally nobody noticed. That's how often the tubes are on strikes. I hate commuting in London. It's... yeah, I have way too much fun writing these articles. It's... Also, Tube Crush makes me laugh. And Honest Jeff Industries Dental Services, because you can't afford anything better. The Daily Fail, definitely this time. Hero of the British people, Nigel Farage, hopes to become Prime Minister tomorrow morning, despite not actually running as a candidate for Parliament. The Brexit Party founder, who has failed 8 times to become an MP, will not be standing in any constituencies, but predicts he will win by a comfortable landslide. I fully expect to be in control of the country by this time on Friday, Mr Farage told journalists at a press conference last night. And if I don't win this time, I'll probably just go back to LBC and moan about how we haven't done Brexit yet. That always seems to work out. I'm available for after-dinner speaking as well. I'm at your house, says Boris. Hang on, I can't read any of that one. That's... They're a bit easier to read in After Effects, to be honest. Cancer not actually a big... Oh, that's dark, isn't it? The newspaper, which is just like the serious one. Yeah. Bloke predicted GB News. Yes, I did, unfortunately. There you go, and then we've got the Election Night 2024 logo at the end there. So that, broadly, is how... Tea Time with Matt intros are put together. It's various different elements of bits and bobs. I think it works quite well. With that, I might try and open the After Effects project so we can have a look at some of the articles from the last one I did, which was the Conservative Leadership Special. Back when Truss became leader of the Conservative Party. Let's see, let's open up After Effects and see if I can show you any of the articles in that. Because some of them are quite funny, but they only show up for a few seconds, and the jokes are really just for me. Yeah, I'll do a proper stream where I compose some actual news stories put in the title sequence, but yeah, let's have a look at some of the old ones if I can, and we'll try and figure this out as we go. Okay, let's see. Tea Time with Matt, Tory leadership. Here we go. Just loading everything up. Oh, this is a busy one. Okay, let's flip back to the desktop view a second. Here we go. Missing dependencies. Yeah, well, we knew that was a problem, but I'm not going to worry too much. It's fine. Okay, desktop view. Here we go. Right. I love the Dalek. Thank you. Here we are. Right. So, if we go into... This is the template, by the way, and then all of the slides are stored as their own bits. So everything just sort of fades in and loads, and then you end up with... Here we are, this. So, the news, Britain's poshest newspaper. Here we are. With just 4 days to go, Liz Truss holds a 22-point lead over Rishi Sunak in the race to become the next leader of the Conservative Party and Prime Minister, according to a poll conducted by The Looker. However, the same poll uncovered an astonishing lack of enthusiasm for either candidate, with 63% of members saying they would prefer outgoing Prime Minister Boris Johnson to remain in charge. Asked for a comment on the findings, Prime Minister Boris Johnson said, Look, there's no point in them telling me they want me back now. It's far too late for that. I know where I stand. And frankly, I just want to crack on and drink this yacht's entire supply of champagne. Carpe diem, fornicate vos omnis vale. Rishi Sunak told our reporter, look, it's still very much all to play for. Liz is a brilliant politician, that's true, but let's face it, her net worth is only £8.4 million. We can't have someone that poor running the country. That's how you get socialism. We approached Liz Truss's office for comment, but we're told sternly she's far too busy to do any interviews, as she was preparing a blood sacrifice in exchange for her ascension. And then there's a lorem ipsum, and then I've written some stuff in Latin, which is daft. So we'll move on to number 2. What the Daleks' thoughts are regarding proportional representation. They're all for it, because proportional representation means everybody wants the Daleks in charge, and so the Daleks will be in charge. It's a sensible system. Here we are. We've got the scum here, and in this particular intro, the scum. We make up stuff and pretend it's news. Also, tits are great, aren't they? And by tits, we of course mean these lovely things. Look at them. They're so cute. Sunak versus Truss. Isn't Liz Truss bloody marvellous? She's opened up new pork markets, stopped us importing cheese, and moved all of the Baltic states to the Black Sea. Truly an inspirational woman to lead our country through these difficult times. The cost of petrol has gone up, the cost of energy is pushing millions into fuel poverty, the cost of food is forcing people to use food banks. And you know whose fault it is? That's right, it's those woke lefty liberals over in the Labour Party. If it wasn't for them not running the country for the past 12 years, we wouldn't be in this mess. That's why we need to keep them in opposition at the next election, and Liz is just the woman to ensure that happens. Speaking of women, you can't even say you're a woman these days without getting arrested, what with all these trans people forcing their way into women's toilets and going for a piss, the filthy bastards. It's really important we protect women's spaces from them. Back in the day, rapists and perverts had the decency to respect women's boundaries, but not anymore thanks to those woke lefty liberals in opposition. They're so very powerful and able to cause so much damage to decent people's way of life where they are, and it's vital they don't get into government where they could do even more damage. Yeah. Yeah. Again, these articles are just for me. I sometimes worry that I'm able to churn out this nonsense really easily. Yeah. It's amazing I've not been offered a job on GB News. It really is. Right, what else have we got? Let's see. The end is nigh. The Sighington Post. We're all going to die. Biden disappointing. At least he isn't Trump. Yeah. 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 Biden was a disappointment though, right? He's not Obama for sure, that's for sure. Christ, I miss Obama so damn much. But at least Donald's gone, and he's not coming back. He's not coming back, right? Please, God, tell me he's not coming back. Continued on page 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. ad infinitum. Yeah. That reminds me, US election this year. Indeed, yes. US election this year. Let's see, what else have we got here? What's page number 4? Yeah, here we are. Oh, this is the bees one. And then I think the Daleks will be number 5, so let's move on to number 6. Here we are. Let's see. Here we go. Labour, can we have a go yet? Labour leader of the Labour Party, Keir Starmer, held a press conference yesterday. We didn't bother to attend, but we asked the reporter from the Daily Fail to send us a copy of their notes so we could get the gist of it from our report. Anyway, he had some vague nonsense about the cost of living, how inept the government is, that people are struggling and frightened, blah, blah, blah. Oh, this was a good bit. He said, isn't it about time the people of this country got a government they deserve? I'm talking, of course, about a Labour government, but not like Jeremy Corbyn's Labour. No, that was far too left-wing. I mean, the kind of diet Tory, slightly left-of-centre Labour that Blair created back in the 90s. Look, whichever one of you gets in, just call a general election, yes? Bet you won't, though, because you're scared. You should keep bark. Starmer then proceeded to circle the room, flapping his arms and making chicken noises. It was tragic. Kind of wish I'd gone now. Here we are. Train strikes again. Industrial action on National Rail will take place on Thursday 15th and Saturday 17th of September. That's right, the selfish bastards are on strike again, making your life difficult, stopping you getting to work, driving up your ticket prices with their outrageous pay demands, and probably stealing your lunch out of the fridge too. Who the hell do these bastards think they are? Train drivers are paid about $235k a year or something ridiculous like that. I didn't bother to look it up, but Grant Shapps probably said something like that in an interview the other day. A spokesman for IMT says, look, we know we've been on strike over frivolous things before, but this is different, okay? There's a major cost of living crisis, our lowest paying members haven't had a pay rise since 2019, and they're genuinely struggling now. Also, this is about the rest of you too, right? Aren't you sick and tired of being taken for granted by your employer? It's about time we all stood up for ourselves and demanded real change. There's a record number of billionaires in this country now. The rich are getting richer, the poor are getting poorer. Editor, that's quite enough of that lefty bollocks. Move on. You know what? I'm going to say it. They have a point, actually. I'm fed up of being taken for granted. None of you even bother reading what I write, do you? I work 18 hours a day to bring you the news, and if you grab a free copy from the station, do the crossword, tear out the McDonald's vouchers, and throw it in the bin. Well, I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore. Up the workers, tax the rich, kill the billionaires. Editor, you are so fired. Yeah, these were very topical at the time. Let's see, what else do we have here? Page 7. Here we are. What else have we got? Let's see. The Daily Fail. Tell the unions to F off. The Daily Fail is calling on the government to arrest Mick Lynch and all the other union leaders and deport them to Rwanda, along with all the illegal immigrants, trans people, and anyone who finds Rosie Holt and Michael Spicer funny. It's completely unacceptable that the unions in the country continue to hold this country to ransom by making our lives a teensy bit more inconvenient for a couple of days by going on strike. How dare those upstart union members demand things like fair pay and fair conditions and not being made redundant. Frontrunner of the Conservative leadership election, Liz Truss, eagerly agreed with our reporter, saying, when I become Prime Minister next week, the first thing I will do is round up all the union leaders and put them in prison. Unions will be banned, and we will instead establish a British labour force to look after the working classes. Historically speaking, this has always been a good thing and definitely didn't lead to anything bad happening. Don't look it up. Meanwhile, Rishi Sunak announced today that if he wins the leadership contest next week, lol, he will instigate a policy of effing put the poor to death. It's very simple, explained the former Chancellor. When I become your next Prime Minister, I will do everything I can to ensure that billionaires and corporations can squeeze more money out of you than ever before, while simultaneously keeping their workers in relative poverty. By doing this, it will ensure that eventually no poor people will be able to afford to feed their family or use electricity or pay for a roof over their head. This means I will effectively be effing the poor to death. In this writer's opinion, both candidates have the right idea. The working classes need to remember their place, and that place is at the bottom of the pile, serving us good, decent British middle-class people. Where would we be if the man who delivers the Ocado order gets paid enough to own his own home? Both candidates are also tough on illegal immigration, just like our golden boy Nigel. We'll all be attending Nigel's beachside barbecue and border protection party next weekend, where we'll be cooking up some sausages and burgers on the beach and taking pot shots at dinghies with a high-velocity sniper rifle. Such fun! And then there's a photo of Nigel with on a surfboard for some reason. Again, these jokes are entirely for me. What's paper number 8? Hang on, let's see. I think this one is the slightly more serious one. Here we are. The newspaper, Conservative Leadership Edition. Vote none of the above. With just 5 days to go, the Conservative Party is far from being a foregone conclusion. According to polling by UBend, 46% of Conservative Party members would prefer Boris Johnson to remain as party leader over Truss and Sunak. One senior party member, who asked not to be named, said, "I don't understand how these two are the best we've got. Really? Is this really the best we can do? A Poundland Margit Thatcher and a Coca-Cola addict?" Asked how he felt about his chances, Rishi told our reporter, "I'm still confident. Yes, Liz is polling miles ahead of me at the moment, but did you see that nonsense she said about President Macron? She's totally inept. She'll never win." Mr. Sunak then opened a can of Coca-Cola and proceeded to try and down it in one, failing completely, spraying the contents all over our reporter and making bubbles come out of his nose. We approached Ms. Truss for comment, just as she was unhinging her jaw to consume a live mouse. "You're interrupting my lunch," Liz hissed. "Who are you with? The newspaper? You woke lefty twats are worse than the BBC." This feels like a weird time to bring it up, but is that middle image a bit too on the nose? I get that we're implying that, much like our rivers and beaches, both of the candidates are full of, well, you know what I mean. But I just worry it's a bit too obvious. I don't know. It's probably a bit late now. As I say, that these jokes are just for me. I find these terribly amusing. I'm sure nobody else does. But yes. So, yeah, maybe I'll do a stream where I write those at some point. I'm going to head out now due to study reasons. Have a good day. Tell Derek and Monty I said hi. Hi, Derek and Monty from Goji Prime. Nice to see you. I'm going to wrap this up now anyway, because I've just realised it's 10:15. And we just spent the last 15 minutes looking at parody news articles for an intro that nobody reads. Oh no, I find them funny. Oh good, thank you. I'm glad you think so. When I wrote the Conservative leadership ones, I was feeling particularly outraged and angry about a lot of issues, and I think that comes across in some of the things I've written. So, yeah, it's I think those are particularly funny from that year. I hope you enjoyed that. They're very silly. I acknowledge that. They are very silly. Yeah. I don't mind about the jokes. Cool. Hashtag vote Dalek. Thank you. Right. I'm going to call it a day. Join us next week for the Vote Dalek Hustings special. I will probably come up with a snappier title than that. It's basically your chance to grill the Dalek Empire on what they would do for the people of this country if were they to win the general election. So yes, do tune in for that. And if you have any questions, email them to askadalek@gmail.com. Yeah. And at some point over the next few days, I will put up the first Vote Dalek video so you can see all of that footage in its edited form. I haven't written the video yet, which is why we haven't recorded it. But yes. I join right at the end. Sorry, Tyjan Dean, but hello, nice to see you. Go back and watch the stream. It was a good one. We had fun. Right. Hope you have a good rest of the week. Thank you very much. I've got the rest of the week off work, so I'm in a very good place. Oh dear. I'm in a manic episode right now. With the old bipolar disorder. So yeah. It's fine. Better than being in a lower episode, I suppose. But yes, thank you. I will enjoy my week off. Anyway, stop gabbering. I'm going to bed. Good night, everybody. I'll see you again very, very soon indeed. Have a fantastic week. I'll see you next time. Bye!